Some speculate that Jean Spangler's disappearance in October 1949 may have been the work of mobster Mickey Cohen's goons, or the same perpetrator who killed Black Dahlia, Elizabeth Short. The case of Jean Spangler's disappearance has become a fascinating topic within the Hollywood community. It is filled with intriguing details and unexpected twists that seem to belong in an old-fashioned drama. However, it is important to remember that Jean is still missing and her remains have never been located. Jean worked as a bit actor in Hollywood, taking on small roles with minimum dialogue, or serving as an extra for whichever movie was currently being produced. She appeared in a few B-movies, such as When My Baby Smiles at Me, 1948, the comedy Chicken Every Sunday, 1949, and the drama Young Man with the Horn, 1950, starring Kirk Douglas. Despite her efforts, her contributions were mostly minor and went unnoticed. Before entering the film industry, she worked as a dancer in clubs in both Los Angeles and Las Vegas. In 1942, she married plastics manufacturer Dexter Brenner and had a daughter named Christine. However, their marriage ended in a contentious custody battle in 1946. On the day of her disappearance, Jean said she was meeting Dexter and working as an extra until late. She left her apartment on October the 7th, 1949, and entrusted her daughter Christine to her sister-in-law, Sophie. Jean planned to discuss a child support payment with Dexter before spending 8 hours on the set. The following morning, Jean did not return home, and Sophie reported her missing to the LAPD. The investigation revealed that Jean never showed up for work on the set. However, she had been shopping at the farmer's market a few streets away from her flat and seemed to be waiting for someone. Jean's purse was found near a Griffith Park entrance 2 days after she disappeared. It seemed like it had been pulled off her shoulder and contained personal items such as cigarettes and a hairbrush. A note addressed to Kirk was also found, stating that she urgently needed to see Dr. Scott. The LAPD identified Kirk Douglas, whom Jean had met on the set of A Man with a Horn, as someone who knew her. However, he provided an alibi for the day she went missing, and he was no longer considered a suspect. In the following weeks, the leads of Jean's whereabouts disappeared quickly. There were multiple reports of her having lunch with unknown men and driving a black sedan around town. However, none of these leads were confirmed. Interestingly, a day after Jean's disappearance, a mafia associate known as Little Davy O also went missing. Jean had loose connections to the mob and was often seen with its members after performing at the Florentine Gardens nightclub in Los Angeles. The LAPD tried to connect Jean to the infamous Black Dahlia case from years ago, but the links were as short-lived as her disappearance. According to current interpretations, Jean fled with the mob. Some investigators believe that Jean ran away with the mob as her acting career began to wane. Some believe she went to see Dr. Scott to have an illegal abortion while she was 3 months pregnant, as her pals reported. Every guess raises increasingly difficult queries. Who, though, would have destroyed and thrown away her purse? Why did she leave her flat without taking any cash? And why did she wait for someone at the farmer's market? As the years passed, sporadic tales of her sightings in various Southwest locales, including Mexico City, Phoenix, Arizona, and California, surfaced here and there. But for the investigation, none of these sightings could be officially confirmed, and no additional proof has surfaced since. She remains missing as of this moment, and her case has not been resolved. She has left us with countless unanswered questions and one mysterious note. What happened to Jean? Do you know? My thoughts immediately turn to her daughter, Christine, who grew up without a mother when I think about this tragedy. That day, her mother gave her a final kiss before leaving their flat. Christine most likely never fully recovered. Not much information is available about her. She is 79. Florence, Jean's mother, mourned the disappearance of her daughter and the mystery surrounding her until her death. She passed away in 1991 at the age of 97. What are your thoughts? Tell me, what do you think happened to Jean?